I ain't studying you in the regular language means I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motive.
All right, Winters is in the building, man.
Tito, I want Tito.
Hey, thanks. Shout out to the man. But y'all know she gonna give you a good show.
Mickey in the building. What that mean?
I was here. I told you. Remember, I told you about about a month and a half ago. I said I never seen an email beef. When I was telling you, if a resident filed her, she got to go to court now. How the court might play it and try to do it, but think Nene gonna be messing around with her.
I think he might not want to mess with her. I wonder, is this how AC felt when he found out everybody found out he was getting his house done?
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good evening, family. Good. Y'all know I was gonna be on time. Winters just was. I've been here. Winters got this whole thing held up, allegedly. But I think she outside. Let me make sure that's her outside. Hold on 1 second, fam. That wasn't her. That wasn't her. Okay, well that's what's up then. Y'all know I'm gonna rap to y'all till she get here. Cause she said she got some tea. She did tell me that, but I don't know. Right now, I don't know how she coming in. She might be coming in hot. She might be coming in cold. But let me get my pleasantries out the way. I see Miss Tia done tapped in. Miss Marcia Tarbert in the building. Good evening, beloved. Sweetheart Shell, thank you for tapping in. Felicia Martinez, thank you for tapping in and always coming with some. We can get something to talk about because we know it's Women History Month and we love it. Dr. Tom Padroni, thank you for tapping in. We got the lovely Denise Cousins in the building. Thank you for tapping in. The lovely Wanda Smith. I see Melissa Z is in the building. The lovely Eleanor Wicker. Don't let me forget the lovely Carolyn Hendrick. Family, I'm sorry that we this late. Far as us being late, I was here. But she was like, don't start the show without me. I'm like, Winter, we got to give them a show. And thank you, Debbie Clark, for tapping back in. That's one half of the Wonder Twin. What's up, Hassan Pinchback? Thank you for tapping in. The lovely Kobe Fatty. Tony Terry in the building. I wouldn't want to keep y'all that long. Mama Quill, how you doing, beloved? Kenneth, thank you for tapping in. She said she got some tea. Javier Ellis, how you doing? I mean, Javier Jones. Y'all know I'm sitting up here tripping. How y'all doing? Good evening to everybody that's tapping in. And y'all see that Durham, North Carolina in the building. Let me see. And yes, facts, Maria, Marcia. Y'all see, I'm tripping, Marcia. Condolences to you and your family. How you doing? Good evening, cousin. Thank you for tapping in the lovely Maria Carter. Y'all, listen, I've been trying to stay focused, family. I've been trying to, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Maybe this morning I came in hot as a firecracker. I've been trying to sit up. I've been watching how a lot of stuff is unfolding around us, and I think we just partying. How you doing, Kobe Fatty? Elder Golden Child Sharp, thank you for tapping in, good brother. I'm just sitting up here. I ain't going nowhere. Thank you for being a big time supporter for us for a year. I know you're gonna stay with us. I know a lot of y'all staying with us. I know some people still mad at us. The lovely Avis Hopkins in the building. The lovely Reginald Davis in the building. I'm just saying we going through a lot. Thank you for staying watching. I mean, the dreamer. Thank you for tapping in. It's just hard for me to to rap what we got going on. Then looking at city council and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm just seeing stuff unfold, and I just think a lot of us, some of us paying attention, but maybe the 85 ain't paying attention what's really going on. I'm like I was saying, gas can go up, and like you gonna put the people in hysteria. Like a lot of the stuff we didn't need to do is the thing I was trying to get across this morning. How you doing, No Trouble? Thank you for tapping in. And we got the lovely Miss Eunice in the building. How you doing, beloved? I'm just saying it's just a lot of things. Let me get the share. It's just a lot of things that I'm just looking at like, man, I'm trying to figure out, and I get it. Some stuff we doing, I'm just like, but, and don't get it twisted. I don't want to see us fail in anything because I gotta live. I'm living here, but I don't like what's going on. Not that I got any say, so let me make that clear on what's going on. I mean, but I will hope that the president wouldn't be easily led because I know he don't want to. I know he don't want to go down in history as he the one that blew it. And y'all family, get them likes up for us. You heard? As you coming in, hit that like button. I mean, I know it's a lot of things he probably wouldn't want to be going through. But you know what, Marcia? You know what? Sometimes even though some things we might be seeing far fetched, we think can't happen. I think we in a situation where we really not paying attention to what's really going on. In my humble opinion, I think we just looking at it. Yet the days of yesteryears, like, are you gonna be able to do this? I don't think like all people got to do is go back and look at what happened during when we had the pandemic, like how everybody was rushing to the grocery stores and things. See, to me, it's things like that that you can send people in a frenzy and make them go, thank you, Dreamer, for telling the people, like, share, subscribe. You know, hit that like as you coming in. Winter is on her way. I think I just heard her. And I'm just saying a lot of things we might take for granted. Like, even if I like Trump or not, some things you know what I'm saying, we do, even if you with a person or you not with a person, some things we do supposed to be able to say, hey, look, this didn't went a little too far. And that's what I'm thinking a lot of times. Jennifer Staten, thank you for tapping in. See, we don't know what, you know what I'm saying, we be so caught up until how we be for something. And believe me, I'm hoping the best situation come out, but I don't want to go see it go get took down or anything happen like that. We draw it into another war, another senseless war for another 10 to 15 years. I'm not saying it's going to be me in it, but I feel like you know, some things we got to learn how to do. And when our government supposed to work for the people, don't supposed to be the other way around. Hey, Debbie Clark, I can understand you feeling bad for him. That's no problem. That's not a problem. It's gonna be some shows. I get it. And that was probably my first time being just frustrated, but it's like we hear the same playbook over and over and over. We can't keep, you know what I'm saying? And I know the majority of Americans not going along with it. And listen, I would never want Trevor to stop being who he is. So I don't want you thinking that I ever want somebody to stop being who they. No, I want you to be who you. Serpent Henderson, thank you for tapping in. And Cash Williams, thank you for tapping in. But we have to be honest too with a lot of these things. Like we've been hearing the same thing over and over. This gonna be like this. We heard this through the whole thing. You to me, it's like we don't see. I just with me, I see the loss of life going on. Just like we was having a debate like earlier. We said it was a school that was hit. Don't know side. You know what I'm saying? It's like who you gonna believe. But we do know it was a school and a hospital that was hit. That's a, you know what I'm saying? And but if we wouldn't be meddling, we wouldn't have these problems. That's my thing. You know, Trump, I'm not mad. You know, look, he won. I'm not mad. But it come a time and some we got to be honest with. Some we got to be honest with. I'm just being honest with you. Some things we got to start taking more serious because we can't keep going along for the same rhetoric and we see what's going on. And like I say, he made good points far as people coming over, you know, from my humble opinion, you know, how they feel people is coming. I do feel like, listen, if you gonna do it, you should do it the right way. I'm not gonna knock nobody. I'm just saying we should do it the right way, but we're gonna continue to have this problem because look how we deal with it. We're gonna continue we're gonna continue to have these type of problems about, and I feel like it's the people on the bottom. Them people at the top when the gas prices go up. Thank you, cousin, with the $20 super chat, 10% of. I mean, I mean, man, y'all know I'm confused. Marcia A. Tarver, 10% of what I owe for monthly contribution. Love to 810 News Media Group, the whole family. The love is real, and we love you back. What it do, good brother Marcus Fielder? Thank you for tapping in. Let me see. That's a healthy concrete jungle said. That's a healthy debate that you and Trevor. That's okay to have difference of opinion, but to not let it destroy. Nah, I wouldn't. No, I'm not mad at Trevor. Or nothing. We didn't get off like we had an attitude with each other. Man, Trevor done had worse conversations like that on the phone. Y'all just don't know. We had way more battles on the phone that it would probably been lovely to have on there, but I would never try to put them on there to make them feel some type of way. But I'm just saying, to me, my humble opinion, war is never fun, and we just looking at it like how many more times we gonna be drew into these things, and I'm just looking at gas. Going just think about it with the first with 9/11. I remember we was paying $1 something for gas, and the next thing you know, it ain't been under $1 since then. It then went up. You can ride down what's that Clio Road going out to Mount Moore. The gas station is no longer open, but if I'm not mistaken, the gas was like $1.50 or something like that, $1.56, something like that. That it was up, and I'm like, wow. And we looking at the gas prices. It don't affect the people at the top because they got the money, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm just looking at what they said. I think over in Europe, I think it went up like 20% or something. It ain't going up for people that's poor. It's going up for people that's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not going to be bad. Let me rephrase it. It's not going to be bad for people that's rich. It's going to be bad. Mickey, your sponsor has been posted. Let me find the beloved. Thank you, Felicia Martinez. I'm going to get up. Oh, here we go. Shout out to Felicia Martinez coming from New Jersey by way of the East Coast. She says Mickey Nightly Nip is sponsored by 15-year-old Claudette Colvin for being arrested for refusing to move to the back of the bus on 3/2/1955, 9 months prior to Rosa Parks Women's History Month. Women History Month. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. See, when we get stuff like that, look, gas is 309 right now. It's supposed to go up by 50 cents. And that's what I'm saying. That is what is crazy. That's what's crazy. And it's like, don't like once again, we ain't say we gotta go over there. And what I do, hey, don't get me wrong. I believe what's up, Raphael Bird? Thank you for tapping in, good brother. I'm not saying don't no country got the right to defend themselves. I think that was you said, excuse me, to the back of the bus. Who was the cop that did it? but that's what I'm saying. And to me, we getting, and I hate that because it's going it affects the little man. You know what I'm saying? It don't affect the people up top, the rich people. We be the ones. And it's like, do they already see it's enough pressure on us? We got a 37 trillion dollar debt. That falls on the backs of the taxpayers, just like how we looking at. Nah, but I'm just looking at it like, man, it's so much that I just be looking at it like I don't want to see. Listen, I look at it from both sides, family, and I'm not saying listen to me, and I'm not saying these people, it's these individuals. But you know what, Melissa? Some things I understand. You know what I'm saying? I have to look at it from both sides. I just feel like when you seeing the loss of life that's gonna be going down, that's be my thing. See, I go back and sit up and listen how these parents they be frustrated. Don't nobody, I mean, just losing a kid and then you fighting for because some people at the top got mad. And I mean, I get it. It's a lot of things they're gonna put out. Cause listen, family. I'm sitting up most of my time right now. I'm sitting up trying to see what's going on with the war. I'm telling you where I'm at. I'm telling you where I can tell you right now. The ones I'll be watching secular talk. I'll be watching Breaking Points, Crystal Ball. I'll be watching Tim Black. I'll be watching Jimmy Dore. I'll be watching the Young Turks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I try to watch all of them, and I just be trying to get a grasp on what's really going on. Like even like I said, I try to even I even check the our main news here. Like I check out Fox. I check out. And you know what, Trevor? And I'm gonna be honest with you with this right here. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't think if Colin got in there, we wasn't going over there and battle with Iran. This is in my humble opinion, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I think if she and I do feel like that if they do go to doing all of this, like I said, a lot of things. And that's what I'm saying. See, this is what I was looking at the Hormuz Straits, if I'm not mistaken, that they did. Iranian just closed off the canal that 20% of the oil rigs have passed through. That's what I don't like about it. Like we didn't have to do it, but now when you in it, you in it. I'm just saying when you in it, you in it. And that's the only thing. I just hate to see some young kids, you know what I'm saying, going over there. Oh, to me, I get it because I was looking at some say JD fans, we ain't ruled out putting boots on the ground. And I just feel like I do get it. They gonna go ahead. Like it's gonna be a lot. Like I say, you're gonna get a lot of disinformation coming out. You're gonna get information from this side, information from that side. It's just to me when it come time when you have to put boots on the ground. And losing one life is a tragedy to me. It don't gotta be no 3 and 4 and 5 lives. It can be 3. Huh? Oh, why? Because they moved. They've been. It's kids here. When that girl opened, I thought he was one of them little I was about to drop kick that little boy. Oh, you're gonna have to throw with their parents. There's nothing I could do. Lord have mercy. Ooh, that little boy scared. I'm telling you, I went and filled it up today too. I put I can't lie because I got mine a little cheap because I had like 50 cents at Kroger's. Oh my God, you talk about the gas prices. I don't understand. Why is I'm paying that much for gas right now? Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for actually showing up. We didn't believe you. I had to go get Louis from the beauty shop. So he take a bath like everybody else take a bath. As I said, she's here. I didn't want y'all to think she wasn't coming. Oh, you told the people I wasn't coming? No, I told them you was coming. I just told them you was the reason we was late.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm like I say, fam. We finna get to it. She got to get her share, and I just got. I was doing my share.
Our mods share.
I still do some. I send it to the people.
You know
I'm just saying, war is never good. Like I like I say, fam. It's just I just hate. It reminds me of Vietnam. Kenneth, listen.
Oh, Kenneth, you was in Vietnam.
Mm.
Special shout out to you. My pastor was in Vietnam. He said that's memories he'll never forget in his life.
Yeah, I had family in there that went there. It was rough. I still look at people coming back from PTSD. Like I said, with me and Trevor's talking today, they're talking about a school guy here. Both sides is blaming the other side.
Oh, she said, yeah. Sally Betty said his mama like your unique voice.
Oh, thank you. Tell her I said thank you. I need all the likes I can get right now. I need the likes right now. I came in like a heat-seeking missile. What's up, Sir Gregory? I'm just saying, I'm not mad, but I'm telling you, I know Trump don't want to go down if this thing, because listen, a lot of presidents, I don't care, history is going to give you the best reward. Do you think Trump want to be the one to say if it go backwards, he want to have that on his watch?
But I want to know why they blowing up Dubai.
Yeah, you got to knock wherever. Iran probably trying to attack wherever the United States got bases at. What's up, sweet cupcake on break?
It's like I went to sleep watching HGTV and I woke up and they said missiles have struck. And I'm like, well, where? And then I'm like, oh, that's sad. Somebody in war.
Yeah.
And then I found out it was our asses, and so that was even sadder because I don't know why we want to pick a fight with the motherfuckers that got the nuclear bombs. That's like, you picking a fight with the big kid at school and your ass can't fight. That's just, I don't know.
That lovely Lawana Terry in the building. How you doing? I'm just saying, this is why voting is so crucial. But I did say this.
You got to talk when you read, Mickey, because I don't know what you about to respond to.
No, I was looking at what Trevor was saying. I was responding to some everybody. What the hell just went down? Why did your camera go off? I don't know. Did you unplug or kick something over there?
Did you see me move?
Mm-mm. It's back. I got a new cord at the crib I'll bring in.
Since my husband was in Vietnam. After just kind of, Mickey, talk.
No, I'm reading too. It said, "What's up, Pastor Nicholas Shea Gaddis? What's up, Rashad Wagner?" No, I'm just thinking because I was looking over here. I was going over here on X. Fam, we're gonna be on X too. But if you go on X, man, listen, they got some stuff on there. Like they don't really want to say what's going on. You don't know what's really going on, who winning, who losing. It could be bad, but it don't seem like it's good right now. Yeah, Kenneth, from what I've been reading, Iran had this plan. I don't think United States thought this all the way out.
Why you said that?
Lawana Terry, thank you for coming to New Member, beloved. I don't think United States thought this all the way out, Winters.
I know they did.
I didn't think because I don't think they thought what they did.
Say nuclear?
I don't think they thought this one all the way out. And with them not thinking this out, I think we're gonna be bogged down in this for a minute.
Why are we fighting? Can't nobody answer me.
I don't know, because it's so much. Listen, it's gonna be bad. It's probably gonna get a lot worse before it get better.
I'm trying to put it on the A10 page so I can give everybody my undivided attention.
Listen, I just think, I'm just telling you, you know what this remind me of? This remind me of that movie, The Kingdom of Heaven.
What?
About Bailey and them. They finally got the person they wanted in. It's a movie called The Kingdom of Heaven.
Who the people in there?
The one dude, his name was Bailey, and what happened, the king he had leprosy, so he ended up dying. And his brother-in-law took over. And he took them to war with Saladin, and they ended up losing. They ended up losing it. But then you end up, and toward the end, you saw as the French was leaving out, you know what I'm saying? They had put them out. The French had to leave. Just when they supposedly lost Jerusalem to Saladin. So when they lost it, but they didn't have to go this way, but they kept pressing it. It was like they wanted to press what they've been over there fighting, and this is where you get your crusades starting. But they kept pressing it till they end up losing it. Would at this time when the French was going out, the English was coming in, finna take it up, and it was just like they could have. It was just like they could have left it alone. See, Marty just said Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, just said there's no plan. But you went over there.
Doctor, we got a real doctor in the house.
Yeah, Dr. Petroni.
Dr. Petroni. Hey, brother Nicholas Gatz said there's nothing legitimate about a strike on a foreign nation. Thank you.
Right, and this was the thing, and you can't.
They should have just watched HGTV with me if they didn't have shit to do.
Yeah, and you can't go and just say, and that's what I'm saying. What Trump do, and I get it. Like I say, it probably gonna be more tomorrow. Me and Brother Elliot might talk about on Conspiracy Tuesday, but it do look like some. Listen, family, I just go back to the Clinton with Clinton them. Remember the stuff came out with Monica Lewinsky?
Mm-hmm.
When that didn't Clinton didn't want to do something at that time. So they brought out little information. That's why I feel like with Trump didn't probably want to do something, but when them Epstein files came out and then they included, because remember how we said, how did this pop off?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When they had redacted it, then all of a sudden they dropped stuff with him in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing we know is bombs being shot off.
And Hillary and Bill was sitting up there testifying like they was in a Soprano movie. I don't remember. I don't know him. It wasn't me. Who? Where? What? Huh? That's all. They didn't say shit. They didn't remember nothing. Nothing. Now when they gonna call Trump down there?
And
you think they gonna call Trump down there?
The hell no, and that's why I think he did this. That's what I'm saying.
Mickey, what you read?
Because I'm looking at this. Listen,
Mickey in this habit of putting shit on the screen.
No, because this on X. We got to go on X. I'm telling you, I'll be watching. It says Donald Trump and Netanyahu may have just walked into a trap designed by Iranian and Russian strategists. The U.S. and Israel reportedly launched a massive air assault over 400 aircraft deployed from a force of 800 on standby, intended to cripple Iran. This is just 3 hours ago, but Iran was waiting. So I'm just looking at the different stuff that came on, and it's like...
I'm going to let him finish with this. We got 5 more minutes of war talk.
No, but let's go ahead. I'm done. I don't want to talk about
keep talking about your war.
No, I said Mickey's out just from Trump being. That's what I'm saying. I get it with them files, but I'm saying who would let the files out? Remember Trump done redacted the stuff? You don't think his people?
What is he still talking about this little motherfucking gang for? Trevor.
No, he talking about who Trump talked to. He talking about who.
I feel like the rest of the people, he should have let everybody know. Why he just gotta let 8 people know he going to war? What the fuck? What do you need with the rest of them for then? If I only gotta talk to 8 of y'all, yeah, he might as well take city council down there. That's the shit they do.
And it seemed like, look at it. I'm saying Marty the 33 said NATO said America y'all on with this one. Just diabolical. Now I see what you're talking about, Dr. Tom Pedron. You talk about international law. But we just in some stuff now, because you're gonna have other countries at any minute. China might want to say we taking Taiwan.
The Homeland Security did already issued a warning against it may be some hacks and internet, all type of shit going on. They didn't already said all of that, risk and everything. Look, do something good, like wipe out some shit, like get in that IRS shit, wipe that shit out. Student that's like wipe out all the government shit out.
But why would Trump just tear up that nuclear deal that Obama had? That just, he didn't have to tear. Because
that's what I asked y'all this morning. I said we already had it when Obama was president. We already had an agreement with Iran, but Trump got in there and said, I don't want what he got. I want my own. And then they could never come back together again. So what the fuck was that about? We had a deal. We was cool. And then he wanted to do some shit on his own and once again fucked it up. Now they got some supreme leader of the Supremes, whoever this lady is over there talking about Trump will pay the United States. Well, the fuck that.
I think
we ain't had shit to do with that. United States ain't had take his ass. Y'all want him? Take him. Go to war with his ass. They'll show you where the bunker's at. Everybody don't like his ass, so go down there to Mar-a-Lago where his ass is playing golf at, and just we ain't had shit to do with that. So the United States, I feel like we should take a vote, and the ones that want to fight, take y'all ass over there, and the ones that don't, leave us over here in peace. I truly believe that. The ones that's just, I love him and I will fight my life for him. I stand behind him. Go fight then.
Only thing I'm gonna say is this: we can go with because they disagree with the deal or not. How you doing, the lovely Miss Spring? But I'm gonna say this, Trevor. Once again, we can't go around dictating who can have what and who can't. This is why we at this where we at right now. Just because we saying, but
Trevor, we're gonna make you a general in the war.
I'm just telling you,
you're gonna be a commander.
See, United States have broke every rule, and I'm gonna keep saying it. If China say they want to go get time, because right now, what it done looked at that Iran and take it on the big dog,
and I'm on your side, Trevor. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm not against you. I feel you. I'm just saying, we're gonna make you like top flight.
It depends on what you're looking at. The Iran, like, because you know what Iran got to do. They looked at what America did in Iraq, Afghanistan, and you think you gonna tell me I'm gonna put my weapons up? And I'm listening. Hey, look, I stay here. This is where I was born at. I'm not finna. You think I'm gonna tell you what my cousin told me why he couldn't get off into gangs, and it always stuck with me. He said, "Cuz, what if I don't want to go gang bang today? I might not want to go out and do nothing that you want to go do.
Right, I don't want to kill nobody today. I don't want to rob nobody today."
He said, "You might be beefing with them. I might be cool with them." He was like, "Cuz I'm not doing that." And that always stuck with me, like, because when you in a gang, you got to go get told what to do. You might don't even want to roll with it. I might be a peaceful brother. Right. Because I'm rolling with you. I got to get up. That's what I'm saying. They might be saying.
I feel Debbie. What do you think Trump would do if they came in here and got his ass for the crazy shit he's doing? Like, because they went into that other country and got that man and his wife.
Yeah.
Go get him in Irania, whatever that lady name is.
No, Chris, Caleb, I agree with you. This war is not about no weapons.
I don't know what the fuck it's about. This lead, we ain't got shit to do with it, is all I'm saying.
We in it now.
I'm not in shit.
Yes, you is. When they tell you in it, you in it. No. He said, "Yeah, I have to get their leader before they got me." That's what Trump said. See, this is you know what he is. See, this when you dare to go biblical. When you be seeing
he said some stupid shit. Did you hear that? Did you hear that stupid shit I sent you?
When?
Earlier now. I can't lose that. Don't let me forget about that. I just tried. I was just trying to. You keep going. I can't find this shit.
No, that's what I'm saying, Trevor. If Trump said they was coming to get him, once again, I don't think roll the tape. He was in the Oval Office yesterday. That's what I'm saying. If Trump thought, but see, that's when you just saying anything. Trump just said anything. And see, listen.
That's what I told you.
Dan, how you thinking about?
I argue with Trevor about this. I'm talking about general level. I got you, Trevor.
Is it you know that they not capable of coming and get 45. I mean, get Trump out of there. Israel wants to control the national resources, the natural resources in the Middle East. Is it? And that's what I'm saying. And we can't. That's what I'm saying. Remember the presidential Secret Service released intel that Iran did have assassination plans for Trump. Hey, Kenneth, facts. Like I know it's facts. It's facts. I'm just looking at said Iran wasn't capable of controlling its own airspace. So a violation. So how was they going if they can't control their own airspace?
What was yesterday?
The second.
The second.
Hold
the
up.
first.
Sir Gregory said
yesterday was the first.
Yeah, tomorrow the third.
6 hours. The United States and its partners have launched Operation Epic Fury, one of the largest, most complex, most overwhelming military offensives the world has ever seen. Nobody's seen anything like it. We have hit hundreds of targets in Iran, including Revolutionary Guard facilities, Iranian air defense systems. Just now it was announced that we knocked out 9 ships plus their naval building, all in a matter of literally minutes. Iran's formerly supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, is dead. This wretched and vile man had the blood of hundreds and even thousands of Americans on his hands and was responsible for the slaughter of countless thousands of innocent people all across many countries. Last night, all over Iran, the voices of the Iranian people could be heard cheering and celebrating in the streets when his death was announced. The entire military command is gone as well, and many of them want to surrender into saving their lives. They want immunity. They're calling by the thousands.
Who they calling?
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. We have very strong objectives. They could have done something 2 weeks ago, but they just couldn't get there. Earlier today, CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, even as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives. We pray for the full recovery of the wounded and send our immense love and eternal gratitude to the families of the fallen. And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's
he said it's going to be more people being killed.
Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case.
Oh, he gone on and on. Oh, we're going to revenge their death. See?
Punishing blow to the terrorists who have waged war against basically civilization. They have waged war against civilization.
Oh, man.
The United States has the strongest military the world has ever seen. I rebuilt our military in my first term. There's never been a military like we possess. And frankly, there's nobody even close, but we are now using that military for good. We want to have it for good purpose. We're undertaking this massive operation not merely to ensure security for our own time and place, but for our children and their children, just as our ancestors have done for us.
That's enough. Now we ain't have to listen to we heard it from him himself, and that was yesterday.
Is he telling the truth? Because if he said
Trump a damn fool.
Because if he's saying they calling by the thousands, they ready to come over. If they saying they ready to come over,
they got a hotline.
1-800
I surrender.
So why is they steady bombing then? If he's saying
they're ready to give up, people is cheering in the streets. But then they said the shit. They said don't come out of your house. Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm Listen, I'm right now. I'm on X, family. I'm on X, as you can see. What he just said is not going on what they saying.
That's what he said on TikTok yesterday from the White House.
It's like if he said
He
that.
said President Trump said we will continue what he called a righteous fight, a righteous mission against Iran until all objectives are achieved, which we know what they are. Warning that more American troops are likely to die in the process. In this video posted Sunday, Trump described the war as a response to what he called an extensive existential threat. Some shit. Saying an Iranian regime armed with long-range missiles and nuclear weapons would be a dire threat to every American. Ain't that what I just said? Why are you picking with them folks over there? Do you think they done told him everywhere they shit is? You really think that?
Listen.
And I know somebody gonna say, well, they got spot shotters. They can find the missiles underground and they can take them out.
Good evening, lovely Merc 76. I bet they won't. I'm just telling you, this to me is just sad that what's going on. I hope Trump ain't listen. I hope he don't want to be the one where he done got tricked in going to the war. I pray this ain't him.
He's the smartest man alive.
Can't be.
But again, out of all of that, of what he said, did anybody hear like what did we go over there for? Okay, so he said this man had blood of thousands of people on his hands over there. And I get it. You know, you want to save the world, but we got homeless people here that need saving. We got people on drugs here that need saving.
The rhetoric that they said the same thing when it's the Iraq war, when they were saying, oh, death to Americans. And my question is,
I can't stand Marcia. Keep cool.
Nah, she working
hard for her money.
I'm just saying we hear the same thing. Oh, they gonna do this and that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do that. They was gonna drop. They didn't drop no nuclear bombs over here. When I can't stand.
And we hope they never do.
But they always go with that hunt where they was gonna do this. How you know? And that's when I asked the question: who the only person that dropped nuclear? United States. But this is what throws me off when they dropped the atomic bomb.
That's what I'm saying, Maria. That's what I'm saying, Maria. They in all of our local communities.
Who let them in?
Maria said they ain't scared to die and they gonna take us with them.
Answer this question. Who let them in?
All we gonna be doing is try to buy a can of cut water and be them blew the fuck up.
Cause y'all playing. Who you think let them in?
All of their asses did. Everybody let them in. It wasn't just Trump. Hell, it wasn't just Biden. It wasn't just Obama. It wasn't just on and Reagan, on and on and on. They've been coming in for years. They're everywhere.
And so why
everywhere?
They ought to leave. Why the Iranians praising Trump for freedom? They were living that terror, not you. Are you sure? Or are you saying certain ones?
Dr. Jones said, who in?
I'm talking about all of, you know what I'm saying?
All of
the Muslim, let's say the Muslim country, like who, letting them in as far as they came here. That's all I'm saying. When you letting them in, because this is the big thing, we got the immigration problem. And don't get me wrong, and I listen, I'm not saying this, but the thing is, how I'm gonna let you in, then I'm gonna go over there and jump your cousin. Let that sink in for a minute. I'm gonna let you in, but then I'm gonna go over there, and we're not, you know what I'm saying? Some people,
then he picking on the Somalian girl at this Saturday Night Live speech he
I
gave.
mean, with some of the
And he
stuff.
picking on the Hispanic lady.
But if you go look at some of the stuff they doing now, let's be honest.
And Al Green. Al Green ain't got shit to do with this.
Say Arab, not all Muslims are Arab. Okay, I'm talking about the Arab. The Arab Americans. Let me just say that when you letting these people from the Middle East come in, how you expect to go whoop their cousin's ass, and then you think they supposed to sit here and be like this, and then we know it's on BS. And you're right about that. That's why I'm gonna say Middle East.
Middle Easterners.
I'm just saying, because look at the thing far as with the Palestinians. You see how we worrying about saying how the protesters got killed over there in Iran? This was the big thing they were saying. Oh, they was doing this to the protesters. What about the people? What about the Palestinians?
It was whooping protesters' ass here too in Flint. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody.
No. What I'm saying, I'm not saying nothing wrong with the Arabs, Dr. Padroni. I'm just saying when you saying we letting them come in, because right now we mad about the immigration laws. But what I'm saying, if we letting them come in, how is you? But the point I'm
like, how you let them all come in and now you want them all to go?
That's the point that I'm coming. It's like all of a sudden they the new boogeyman.
It's like he picked people. I think he just picked on people. On groups of people.
It's just not. I'm just saying in general. It's just not him. I'm just saying.
You got the police whooping the black people ass. He got the ICE on the Hispanics ass. We going to war with the Middle Easterners. I mean, what's next? I'm seriously. That's my opinion.
Hey, listen, Bilal, my brother, he Palestinian. I'm just saying, when we looking at this, we allow people to come in. You can't in the same time, and that's what I was trying to say. When we looking at, and that's what I forgot to say this morning when me and Trevor's having a conversation. But if we saying we going over there because how Iran was doing their protesters, look how the Palestinians is getting did. You can't, and that's where you know the BS is coming in. That
look how the U.S. is getting did. I don't get it.
No, but because we being allowed to be drugged into this war, and
our protesters get shot down by their own. What was that boy named? Carl Rittenhouse. Didn't he drive? His mama drove him to a peaceful protest, and he was shooting people in the street. Remember that?
Well,
hell, we can go right down the street to Flint, Michigan. Mr. Levy got pulled out the car and slammed on the ground. I mean, so now we want to fight other countries for protests? And we got the same shit happening here? I don't get it.
You know what, Concrete, you are exactly right on that. The biggest misconception is that Islam is an Arab religion, that the majority of people that are Muslims live, look, and dress like Arabs. I get exactly what you're saying.
Until we fix America. That's it right there to me.
Yeah. And I think
nobody ever said on this station that every Arab is a terrorist. Nobody ever said that.
No, he was just they just clearing the facts.
Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said that.
But we do.
Just like not every American want to be in this fucking war with them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you see how like y'all you know like we trying to separate out groups of people.
Yeah.
We hope that they show us some favor and separate our groups of people over here, because not everybody in America is against them. When they get the fire, and I truly believe before karma is a motherfucker, and I truly believe before it's over and done with, they're going to shoot off one of them nuclear missiles. Is it going to be something we'll be able to destroy in the sky? Then what the fuck is it going to have in it that may land dust and shit? I mean, you just don't know.
SMG, I see what you're saying. I was cleaning up. Oh, no, SMG, thank you for cleaning up what I was saying. No problem. Thank you. I was just saying, I might not be saying the right, family, but I'm just saying we that's like me. I invite you in. Then I start I'll give you a better example. Just think about when when the Indians, when they saw the Pilgrims come in. You know what I'm saying? When the Pilgrims came in, we helped y'all get through the winter, then y'all give us poison blankets. Like that's downright diabolical to do something like that. I'm not trying to be a revisionist of history. I'm just trying to tell you because sometimes history is your best teacher. Because you can see what we did in the past, and it seems like it's the same playbook. Do you think this
gonna start World War III?
I think it could be. I think it could be.
Or you think he may potentially go in and say, "Okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Everyone come home."
But see, ain't no such thing as I want to come home. You do that, then you lose being a superpower. This is what this is finna define. You do
so
this.
So who gonna take over this country? Who gonna take it over?
What you mean?
He done killed their supreme leader.
They already was prepared for this. Why you think allegedly from what they were saying that he could have moved from where he was from? But he was like, nah, he was ready for this because he was like, why would he move in his people? Like I said earlier, when me and Trevor's talking about a school was hit, a hospital was hit. United States saying it wasn't they want to say it was and that's my only thing that I don't get. I know it's a lot of disinformation going out, but sometimes and I'll say this, say it is friendly fire, like with the 3 planes or whatever, the helicopters got shot down. What if it be from, if we shot our own down, that means we must be up under pressure. When you shooting anything that's moving in the air and you hit your own. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, who do you want to believe? I remember when they was talking about Pat Tillman, the ex-strong safety for the Arizona Cardinals. They said he got killed in a firefight, but yeah, he got killed friendly fire by our own. And that's what I'm saying with some of the war. And it's just like, we so accustomed to, okay, one person died, that's nothing.
You made me forget and lose my damn thing.
It said, let me see what the real case. She said, let me put this up. She said, Trump said he had someone in mind to take over leadership in Iran, but they're gone now. Allegedly. Now you see what I'm saying? The person that you was gonna pick, Lord have mercy. Republicans has not done nothing for them. I'm not saying they did. They said they were shooting down drones and shot our own planes. Wow. That's pressure.
They ain't gonna never admit that one.
No. The 3 jets. Yeah, that's pressure. When you shooting down your own help.
Huh?
I get what you're saying.
This just came out 3 hours ago.
Affect gas prices in Michigan. Adrian Woodland from AAA joining us now with what we can expect. Adrian, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So AAA's latest report came out today. What is it showing?
So gas prices in Michigan are up. The state average is currently about $2.99 a gallon for regular unleaded, and that's up about 15 cents compared to this time last week.
I did notice that Grand Rapids made the least expensive category, at least right now. So talk about what impact on gas prices has the war had so far? Has it had an impact?
Yeah, so far that increase that we're seeing Michigan statewide, we tend to see prices go up at the end of February, early March, as we do the switch over from the winter blend of gasoline to the summer blend of gasoline. And so that's the increase that we're already seeing on gas prices across the state. Yeah. As you said, Grand Rapids.
So it ain't really gonna affect it that much?
Metros in the state, Grand Rapids.
Shit, we done seen high gas before. I mean, she not really saying nothing.
You're right. Somebody gonna benefit off of it. Yeah, war is big business.
Adrian, as the war continues, there's no timeline, but what can drivers expect in the next few weeks?
So it's a really fluid situation. We're certainly watching the price of crude oil because the price of crude oil is one of the major factors that go into the price that we pay at the pump. So far, crude oil is only up about $3 to $5 a barrel, which equates to about 10 to 20 cents. A gallon at the pump.
So we really don't know just how high.
So we really don't know, huh? Oh, there you go, your little mayor on here.
Oh, Shelby.
See it. That's cute. Little mayor, he email you on the little news. I guess he gonna write a letter to them over there too.
He finna get on here and talk about what's going on.
You know, he try to stop the war over there.
Like he can stop the war. He can't even fix the one he got going on here. He just started a war here.
Flint Islamic Center honors retiring Clayton Township Police Chief Charlotte Brown.
That's what's up. Shout out to Charlotte Brown.
So I was reading, and earlier today they put out an article that the Grand Blanc School Board has a new board member on there, Dr. Brian Nolan.
That's what's up.
I think that is such a wonderful move. I mean, if you had a school board and you had to put a doctor on it, why not put the doctor that was head of the Genesee County, I think, criminal sexual kits or whatever they call? I mean, like, he was over all of that law and order SVU crime shit. One of the brightest doctors, children's pediatrics doctor out there at Hurley, children's asthma. Great doctor out there at Grand Blanc. And then Flint got Joyce. Now, I'm looking for another article on here that I'm trying to find real quick.
Did you see what happened out in Goodrich?
Oh, what happened?
You see where the kid made the racial slur?
Oh, that made
the
paper.
Basketball, yeah, it made the paper.
It made the paper.
But can I say this, family? This is not. What do you think would happen when you send your kids outside of this Flint school district?
But that was at a game. That wasn't at his school, though.
Yeah, but it was kids on that team that was black.
Shit, that happened at that happened at the Southwestern. They get called the same thing at black school.
From their own.
Hell yeah, from their own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's the dynamic of but he wouldn't call one by it from his own. The point that I'm trying to make is, what do you think would happen when you are the minority in that school? Because we only 14% of this country. Let's just be honest. You gonna run into that. This ain't nothing new. This why, listen, y'all might get mad, but that's why it's important for the kids to go to school in their area.
No, the fuck it's not. I'm not sending my kids to no.
Oh, they said a black kid said it. What the fuck? It was on CNN. Yeah, I don't even. I'm done.
So, anyway, back to what the fuck I was saying.
Go ahead.
Grand Blanc, Michigan. Listen to this. Listen to this. Think about French schools in the back of your mind. Think about me just telling you that Dr. Brian Nolan, former chief of staff, pediatrics department head of Hurley Medical Center. I mean, a great doctor. He's now on the board of directors out there at the school board. Grand Blanc. And then 3 hours ago, Grand Blanc Community Schools are seeking a zero tax increase millage in May for $149 million plan to upgrade many of the district's buildings and educational technology. The district is asking voters to just extend the 6.3 mil property tax for 6 additional years. That's it. The measure will appear on the May 5th ballot this spring, but property taxes are not going to increase as a result of the proposal because the measure would only extend taxes already being charged to property owners in the Grand Blanc School District.
Well, they got smart people out that way.
Now listen to this. The centerpiece of this project is a new $60 million performing arts auditorium that will be located on the former tennis courts along Holly Road at Grand Blanc High School. The project also calls for a $37 million renovation and expansion to the century-old Perry Center at the intersection of Saginaw and Bush Streets. And the building would offer more space for the early childhood programs in the district. I mean, additional $32 million to go towards smaller building improvements, including a new secured entry at the Grand Blanc High School East Campus, and the high school's West Campus would be mostly reconfigured, mostly for freshmen. So fewer students have to cross between the buildings during the school day. And then they're going to fix up their elementary schools. And the remaining $20 million, they said, will go towards the district's educational technology infrastructure. A bond passed in 2015 to pay a 1-to-1 ratio initiative that provides Chromebooks to nearly 8,100 students in 3rd through 12th grades. Is coming to an end. So, yeah, I mean, this is, did I read that right? 8,100 students in 3rd through 12th grade. How many kids we got all together in Flint schools?
Probably 1,300, allegedly.
Well, I'm glad I work at a hair store, not the hospital, because, geez, wouldn't want to break those HIPAA laws. But since I just work at a store that sells hair color and brushes, I can tell what the fuck I want. So this weekend, Ray King walks in, Flint School Board. And did you know that Laura Joyce and his seat is up? And and so he said that I said, "You're running again?" And he says, "I'm thinking about it." And then he asked the $1 million question. What do you think, Winters? Oh, well, I told him, let me finish with this customer. I'll be right with you. So what I told him was the truth. Trey, if you're watching, you can type in here if I'm lying. Anytime. I said, don't get sucked into them old political ways with them old people and they old mindset. I said, when you came on that school board, you had a sparkle in your eye. You had some hope. You had passion for it. I said, don't just be on a board like the majority of Flint just to say you on a board. Don't get caught up in titles. I said, because I don't understand how y'all happy about anything with what y'all producing out this school district. At that point, I had to stop bringing up people because I wasn't done yet. I told him Flint schools is going to be gone in at least 2 to 3 more years. It's going to be absorbed by the culture center. Don't nobody want to send their kids to Flint schools. You all have nothing to offer. You got pretty buildings. I said, but producing kids that can't even read a college application. Now, I may not have said college application, but I know damn it, I said you're producing kids that can't read. Now, he said he was going to think about that. He was going to take note about that. I said some more stuff to him, too. Like now you got Joyce for president. Tell me how we moving forward. Seriously. And then, and if you're listening to Ray right now, you said the 3 of y'all seats was up. They ain't gonna have your motherfucking back. That's what I forgot to tell you. They ain't gonna have your back. And what I told you yesterday, they listening to you, but they don't hear you. And you lost your voice. All they want is your vote. I told you that. I told you the truth. I told you what somebody needed to tell you. You're a smart young man. Very smart. But you're going to get caught up in their old way and them old tricks. And then I also repeated to him about what Melody said. I said, y'all got all them programs in the Flint School District. All of them fucking programs. And them kids can't even spell program. We should have producing the top flight kids from around the country with all of these programs that we got for these kids. We got all kind of shit for them to do after school activities, teaching them about faith and everything else. And they still know how to make a damn 3D gun with a switch on it. Give their asses some woodshop technology. Give them a chance in life. They like doing shit like that, then give them some engineering classes or something. But people are too busy patting their own pockets. They don't care about them kids. Only time they care about them kids is on count day. And they have fucking bounce houses and pizza parties at the high school to get kids to come to school. Now you tell me if they want to say Flint forward. I told him what he needed to hear.
Did you?
I sure did.
You got it all out?
Yeah.
You show.
Marcia said Sally, this is their new location. I told White Bread, I said, that's a school board member. She says, oh my God.
Dude, I mean, can I ask you a question? What do they think they're gaining from this? I mean, to be honest,
I'm gonna start charging their ass with advice when they come out.
Facts, because my thing is, Ray, you don't think it done got out of hand? That's to me. I mean, when do they realize that they probably done lost this school system?
When they lose the election.
Oh, that's when they realize it.
When they ask us off the school board, then they want to say the schools aren't going anywhere. You should have knew that when you was on that board.
Is it not just another hustle?
It's all a hustle. I don't think nobody really has this much time. But if they had it, and it may be public on the City of Flint site, a list of all the people on the boards around the City of Flint. And if you look up foundations in Genesee County, you will see husband and wives, fathers and daughters, cousins, friends. And then you'll see people move from Bishop Board to Community Foundation to McLaren Board to the Hurley Hospital Board to, I mean, they foundation hop. And then they'll pop up as president of a foundation in Florida, for example. Not saying that's a bad thing, but that's what they do. Like you got to be in a certain crowd to excel, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be an even playing field for all.
Has it ever been really an even playing field for all?
No, and it hasn't. And that's what I'm saying. And we can't blame it on the Democrats. And we can't blame it on the Republicans. In my opinion. We can't blame it on the black people. We can't blame it on the white people.
Somebody got to get blamed for this, though. You can't blame it on the black or white. Somebody got to get blamed. Look at yourself. Hold up,
and ask, what have you done to try to make a change in your community? Because most of these motherfuckers out here talking about they trying to make a change. They trying to pass their own pockets.
You conflating two things.
Go ahead.
Now, when you talking about the school board or the funding coming to the school, who control that? All a parent can do is ask. You know what I'm saying? Parents can come there and ask. Who told them to take cursive writing out? Who told them to take tool and die out, wood shop out? Somewhere is the parents is mishandling these funds. Because I'm pretty sure I don't know no parent that's in there running the books of the school board.
Mickey, I don't know no parent that's interested in what the school board does.
And once again, did the parents say we need to cut these programs out the school?
The parents don't care what they do.
No, yes, they do.
They don't.
I can tell you how I know they do care.
How?
Because the ones who can afford to take their kids out, did they take them out? See, let's just be honest.
I'm talking about Flint school board kids, because when we go to the meetings over there, ain't don't be nobody in there but me, you, and Deborah Looney.
Well, hold up. You think, didn't I just tell you it's like 1,300 kids left in the school?
Right. Where their parents at?
Right. Because they know theirs is stuck there. Let's be honest. Half these teachers, being real, do you think if they can afford to go to a better school, not afford, if they could have been took by better teachers, going to a better school, they want to be in the Flint school?
They wouldn't want to be
here. And I'm not being funny. I get this information from, and I'm not going to get the teachers up. Like they told me, the students that's stuck here is the ones who can't go. That's why they still here. Believe me, if their parents could get them, they would have took them out too.
I believe that.
Most of the outer school, they're going to take your fires, your top scholar. They're going to take your, they're going to want your athletes first, then they're going to want your scholars second. Mm-hmm. In my humble opinion, it could be scholars, then athletes. It wasn't by choice that you started seeing Kersley was all of a sudden started getting good in basketball.
Oh my God. You want to talk about the outer schools
how
and
they
their
took
athletic
the kids?
department?
Oh my goodness.
Shit that you wouldn't have seen 10 years ago. And I'm not lying. You wouldn't have seen this 10 years ago. You wouldn't see no all-black basketball team at some of these schools around here.
You know what it is.
Shit. Now, you want to keep it real. We keeping it real. We wouldn't have seen it.
No, and you know that, listen, this ain't, even when them kids go wild, when we say we go down to Clarkston, it was always problems with the referees. This ain't nothing new. When we would be having this one, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. It seemed like when the black schools, when they played them, we would have problems when we was getting up out of here. It might be the same thing for even the kids from Saginaw.
No, that's always been, you had to better hurry up and get on that bus. Some places you changed on the bus. It wasn't going in no motherfucking locker room after the game.
Yeah, so we see, and that's what I'm saying. No, there's some people you can blame. It's the reason that they cutting down far as funding in the inner cities. They doing that by choice.
You know what? And Concrete Jungle, that's what... Even if we did have an administrator here in Flint schools like Joe Clark, it would take so much to gain the trust of the Flint school system back. I mean, people still wouldn't send their kids back.
No, just look who you got. Look how the schools is. We was on here, we was talking about how the schools wasn't having no heat. We was talking about how the one school kids was throwing up, they was being sick because mold. Just look how they do the kids. This how the Flint schools did them.
Right.
Then they want to get, you see the super, we doing this. Just because you fix it, ain't like you brought your scholars back. You ain't brought your athletes back. I remember when they did an article when the coach at Northwestern, the basketball coach, it was the female, when he said all our kids left. When he was I remember it was a time we kept them homegrown. You couldn't go out. Remember, not too long ago, it was a time you couldn't go to Kersley. You couldn't go to the schools on the outskirts. Unless you lived out there, your parents had money. You had to be a scholar.
But it's all a part of the plan. Yeah, and we know that. I mean, we was proud owners of Atwood Stadium.
Well,
Clarissa Shields' picture used to hang up over Atwood Stadium, look out of Hurley windows, and you see that big, beautiful face down there. They took her off and put her back down there on Burston.
Yeah, but listen.
And now we got to pay to play in Atwood Stadium. That who gave him? Was it Monty? Who gave him?
Robert.
That
was
to fix it.
Yeah, but then nobody say nothing when they sold it for $1. Ain't that what they sold it for?
I don't know how much they sold it for, but I know that the Flint schools used to own it, and now we have to.
But who allowed that to go down?
The school board. The school board and the parents.
And you don't think these people done been doing negotiations behind
That's
the scenes?
What I'm telling you. It's a part of the plan.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. You don't think, listen, it ain't a coinkydink that these people just sold it for pennies. I know they did. Did they get back with Robert and say, hey, brother, you paid this. Let us get your money back because we got it for this? It ain't like City of Flint owned it. I'm just telling you.
Sold it.
And don't the kids, the high schools now got to pay. I would make them pay too. This is what we acting like we don't know who we did. I get it. A lot of people don't like it. But the same people that they got to find somebody to blame. And that's what I'm saying. How do you invite people in and start dogging them out?
Ms. Emershaw, that's what he was saying. Like, if you send your kids to them other schools, they're gonna get discriminated against. Yes, we know that. But you think about the chances and the discrimination cases occurrence versus what they gonna learn. Yeah. I mean, parents are taking the chances because you see them still sending them out there.
You don't have no choice. You be down there.
You don't hear the Flint School Board talking about we're about to introduce a new curriculum for.
Why would they?
Because it's Flint strong.
Is it?
Flint forward.
Or is it just in name only?
In name only.
See, a lot of them people who be that's why you can have your super. Listen, I'm not saying I'm no I'm not no I'm not no scholar or nothing like that. I just really I try to go off common sense. But we acting like we ain't seen nothing like this before.
Jasmine said it was lost in receivership. They didn't give Robert no money back.
Why he didn't get an option to get it? They gave it away for pennies. Now you see what I'm talking about? You see the game to be played, but this is how our people get played. And I see what you're saying, good brother Marcus. Yeah, but this is the game that been played. That's just like Powers. There was a reason they moved Powers over there on Court Street. Or was that Park Miller Road? There's a reason they moved it over there.
But Powers also offered the Flint School District $20 million years ago for Central.
Yeah, they knew what
years ago. They offered them $20 million.
And why you think it ain't get sold?
Because it wasn't part of the master plan.
You better believe it, Jack. They gonna fix this thing up, just not for regular folks. That's just like when they build that new camp. See, that's what they not telling y'all. When they build that new thing over there in Central, they not finna do it for them kids that's going to Southwestern.
You right, Shardy. Skill Center.
They got rid of that too. It was a plan. Why you think the county got down there basically got most of Flint assets? Just look how it got sold off.
Maurice Davis had said a long time ago, Flint gonna be absorbed by the county. You watch and you see.
And it was by design. But see, this is the stuff that we gotta go deal with. Every time I keep telling people we only 14% of the population of America. Then they want to drag us in and say, hey, the people they bringing in taking y'all jobs. This is what your president was saying. Came out, this is the black job. Don't nobody care about how we get talked to. We supposed to take it.
Trevor, I'm sorry.
What you do?
He ain't been on here since I said I was going to make him a general in the war and send him to Iran.
Listen.
I'm not going to send you over there, Trevor. Come on back.
What's up, Kawana Mac? I'm just saying. Nah, Chris, they seen what happened in Afghanistan. We the only ones keep thinking like you just people gonna sit back. I'm not gonna listen. If you gonna knock me down, you might as well knock me down with my weapons. I'm not gonna disarm.
Hey, Kwana.
I'm not gonna disarm myself. It's just, but this is where we at right now. But that's what I'm saying. It's more important what's going on over there. And I was reading this comment that the Marco Rubio said, because we ain't gonna let them hit us. How you know they was going to hit y'all? This the whole thing. See, we acting like we going in these people's mind. Yeah, they're going to attack us.
Huh?
Yeah,
wait, keep going. What am I reading? The Democrats didn't choose Jasmine Crockett?
No, they didn't. Oh, you ain't see how they been playing her?
The DNC has their candidate chosen, and it's not Jasmine.
Yeah, oh, man, they've been making her pictures her darker. You ain't been paying attention to that? Oh, yeah, they eating their own right now. She called herself trying to jump the line. They showing you who she is. They told her, no, you not. She been talking about how they tried to darken her pictures. Now, did you listen to this? They wanted to darken her picture.
Make her less appealing to the eye.
So you being dark, that make you
less appealing.
Or it's the game that they play. Is they looking to try to turn off maybe it's you too dark, you know what I'm saying? Images that they've been putting out there. See, this is the stuff that they play.
Well, you know that they gave us the lightest black skin president we was ever gonna have.
But see, this is the stuff.
They're white.
But she didn't understand that. She was the darling for the Democratic Party long as she was going in at Trump. So I keep telling people, watch how they will play you. She was the darling. As long as she was going at Trump and MTG and looking at the Democratic Party, told her, no, we got who we want up there. We don't need you right now.
Trump awards $8.6 billion contract to build 50 fighter jets for Israel, paid for by American taxpayers.
Oh, you didn't think he wasn't finna spend no money for that? And you ain't gonna hear nothing say, not a drop a tear about it. No, we gotta do it. They get told, like I say, it seemed to me, what's up, Philip Johnson? We just believe anything our government say. And that's the only thing. Then when you come find out that they was lying, because it's like this.
That's the connection. Thank you, Chris Caleb.
What?
So I was trying to figure out all day, and I just seen a little thing that he put on here as I was scrolling through Flint Politics Reboot, the hottest political group on Facebook. So Trump said if we at war, we can't have no midterm elections.
Mm-hmm.
Trump said if we at war,
that's what he said.
We can't have no midterm elections.
Well, we've been at war. And that's what people. Okay.
He got a new rule, Mickey. You're not listening.
Okay, if he putting it in,
new rule,
let's
like
go
council
back.
got
Listen,
new rules.
if he doing this, they allowing him to
tell
do
them
this.
8 people.
How you doing, the lovely Beverly Biggs Levy in the building?
Trevor said he only got to let the gang know. He only got to let 8 of them know that we at war and we ain't gonna have no elections. I'm not picking on you, Trevor. I'm
Concrete Jungle said that's what he was saying. They seem trying to prop up a running against her. And Tellerico.
Tellerico.
They seem to be trying to prop up. But listen, the Democrats don't want her in there. When she went to talking about how they trying to die, and she's a lovely dark-skinned, brown-skinned woman. I don't know why she don't. But for the Democrats trying to dark her up, and we don't think it's an image they putting out there like the mad black woman.
Me and Mickey both talking about to the chat. Philip, he only needs to talk to the gang. There's only 8 people he got to talk to. Tune into the morning recall and Trevor will tell you about the 8 people. He only got to talk to 8 people.
Listen,
that's what him and Mickey said this morning.
Nah, ain't what me and him and Mickey
said.
He said that this morning.
You said it too.
And yeah, I didn't even know they had 8 people to talk to. But I'm not mad about it. I still, I was saying
he need to get Cynthia Neely and everybody to vote for it.
Listen,
all across the nation, it affects everybody.
You keep missing.
We would never go to war if she had to vote on it. That's why I'm saying
you keep missing the whole thing. I believe if Kamala, and I said this when Trevor was in the chat, I said I believe if Kamala was the president, we was going to war. Don't get it twisted because y'all thinking she wasn't going.
But Dr. Padroni, if it's a violation of the UN Charter, why do he keep doing this shit and don't nothing happen to him? Didn't he pull out of all of that anyway?
If y'all going
didn't
by
he pull out of NATO?
Yeah, if y'all going by what he's saying, and he can stop it, then Trump want to be king, and he will be the last president of the United States.
He told y'all that.
Well, basically, he gonna be the last president then, because it's like you said, if he pull out, do you understand how the United States lose becoming a superpower? You then in the catch-22 where he can't go. No, he got to stay forward. He got to keep forward. You can't quit now. You can't start. This is what he got put up in there. And then you want to get biblical with it, like with the king Nebuchadnezzar.
We just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good.
And that's what this shitbag has been planning the whole goddamn time.
I'm just saying.
I'm looking at Dr. Tom Rodroni. The UN Secretary General condemned the U.S. and Israel attack. I mean, this is what
Dr. Padroni. What is it like anything that they can? Is there any repercussions to him doing to what he's doing? Like,
nah, it's same thing with Iraq. He broke international laws.
They should have stopped his ass when he was blowing up. I don't know what the fuck he was blowing up in them waters. Because I couldn't see nothing going. Nobody could see nothing. It could have been yachts of people vacationing that he was blowing up in the nighttime. We don't know.
Listen,
we going by what they telling us.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I've been over here looking at X. It's like it's sending mixed signals out. But right now, because they said, listen, this thing is so terrible that they don't even know when it can be over. I guess that to me, how many more times is America going to be tricked into more wars that ain't got nothing to do with us? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, if they allow another foreign, but is it because of the Epstein files? Trump thought
every time they mention them damn files, his ass get to pushing buttons and want to start a war.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's still nothing funnier than that post that Tony posted about Bill Clinton. He said he looked like Don Knotts from Three's Company up in there shaking that down there when
And
he was
see,
testifying at the Epstein trial.
no, for sure. But this is the stuff. Like I say, I can't. This is what I be trying to get Trevor to understand. But he's a military man. He probably know more on that than I do. But it does make the U.S. look even more of an outlaw to the rest of the world. That's what I was trying to get Trevor to understand.
But maybe
like,
that's what Trump
do you
wants.
see that like we are? You like, dude, you can't say that you going over here. You just took Venezuela president.
And what did they do with it?
Put him in jail. And that's what I'm saying. So you think Iran wasn't looking at that? But to me, it's just like they're not going to lock Trump up. See, we study saying they should lock them up. Look at all these billionaires that's jammed up in this Epstein. They were so, like I told you, we saw so many people, the news, with Bill Cosby, he this and that. Why they ain't saying about none of them people?
I'm going to keep saying it again. That lady named Pam Bondi said, if they was to get on everybody in them Epstein files, the whole system would collapse.
But that show you how wicked they are. So you mean you can lock, and like I told y'all earlier, and I say it again, look what happened to my man that got killed in California by the ICE agent. Wasn't no big thing. It was a damn protest when it happened in Minnesota. And I hate to say it, and we don't want to talk about it because he was black. See, when they kill a black person, it's justifiable. It's justified. It's like we didn't became so immune to it. Like, oh, it's all right. You can kill a black person. Killed these two white people that got killed. That was interfering on what was going on, what they was doing. They was interfering, not the brother that was shooting in the air for New Year's. They went and interfered on what they was doing. And you see how the world, it was, like I told you, two conversations, one liberal, one Republican. They both agreed upon that let's wait till all the evidence come out. But they both didn't agree on what happened to, it was like, hey, they was wrong. And you see where we kind of get caught up in this, our lives don't mean nothing.
I think any life that's taken means something, whether they're black or white, and it should be like that. It should be any life, no matter the color, gender, nationality, any life that's a loss, that is wrong.
Right. But
like when you said earlier, they blew up the Iranian school and the hospital. It's children, it's people in there that didn't have nothing to do with this. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, any loss of life, that's a bad look.
But they don't care. Keith Porter is his name that happened in California. Mm-hmm. That's the point that I'm saying. But we'll get up in here. Oh, but and it just show you where even with this
said it.
Yeah, even with this thing with America, when they talking about how they were sitting up, see, people keep forgetting when they was like they didn't want them in their neighborhood. That you see, and I hate to hear this when they say I don't want to be called. And I get what you're saying because it was people was calling the people in Vietnam baby killers when they came back. But they say they don't want to hear it. I get it, but but this what you have to look at. Look what then became a part of American culture. When you thought they blew up them little kids down at the church in Birmingham, Alabama, when they blew the school up, blew the church up, and it was kids in there. Mm. So where do we get like they won't kill kids? What you think Tamir Rice was when they pulled up and killed him? That was a kid. What you think when you seeing people being hung? Like I say, what you thought Emmett Till was? That was a kid. So when we sit up
I'm like
here,
Trevor. Now you're mixing apples and oranges. We're talking about war now.
No, I'm
just talking about war. You're talking about part of history.
No, what I'm saying is when they be saying people with kids being killed, that's what would happen. They have no problem doing that. What I'm saying, they know it's gonna be casualties. It's gonna be casualties. They know this. People. It's gonna be casualties. I'm just being honest.
I'm gonna find a video.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, when you looking at these people who designed, look, we finna go ahead and go to war. I look at it no different than you seeing the people when they was killing back then. To me, that's the same mind state. Okay, we just doing it in another land, and it's justifiable. If you wasn't in that land, do you think them kids would have been dead by your hands? I'm just saying, when we looking at when you going to these places, that's like me coming in your house. You're not gonna defend your house.
Oh, you ain't coming to my house.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what we doing when we coming in other people. And then we're gonna pick your leader up. We're gonna come in
And his wife.
Yeah, I'm just saying this.
And take y'all back to our country. And put y'all asses in jail.
And this is no different when you saw them dragging when the Romans brought Cleopatra and Mark Antony back. When even though it was their corpse, but you dragged their body through the field, through the woods. And this is no different. It's just more modern now.
The U.S. just put out a call to all American citizens to depart the region as war spirals across the Middle East.
Who started this thing, though?
Well, how they gonna get out? Didn't they blow up the damn airports?
Who started this thing? That's just like they went over there, helped kill the Mexican cartel leader. What you thought was gonna happen? And you see how the people over there being attacked over there in Mexico, like, oh, we're going to stop the drugs. Where we really? Because how drugs steady coming through getting in.
Trump told Jake Tapper this morning over a call.
Jake
Tapper. Wow, I'm thinking of Jack Tripper. What was that from Three's Company?
Mm-hmm.
Jake Tapper. That he thinks we're going to knock the crap out of them. And he thinks it's going very well. It's very powerful. We've got the greatest military in the world, and we're using it. He said the same shit over and over again. And he said that the U.S. military is knocking the crap out of Iran, but the big wave is yet to come.
But this is the person who ain't got to go fight in that war.
So, or his son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They ain't got to go do this.
He said he don't want to see the war go on too long, maybe about 4 weeks.
You just hear what
I'm telling you what he said, man. He said about 4 weeks.
And then
we gonna stop for Easter.
And you got people who it's just like you bomb them during the month of Ramadan. Like, do you have a problem with the Muslim world? Like, could you make me stop? Like, what's going on? Our way. What you mean your way? Dude, you cannot. Hey, I don't facts, Maria. If they is on drugs, they better stop. I mean, that's just like me whooping you, me putting foot to you, but I got your cousins over here. I don't think they be thinking stuff through all the time. I'm just telling you, I don't think we be thinking this through all the time. Then we gonna come with the moral authority. I'm just saying, when they went through. It's just like, listen, Trump, this dude, it's like, but it's just the people that hype him up. Like the MAGA crowd, I can't believe they thinking what he doing. He doing some good work.
Not all of them, man. All of them, they changed their mind a little bit. Like,
it's a little too late now. Look, even though 75% of the country don't want this, guess who's still doing it? What up, Jeff Johnson?
What's up, sugar?
Right, they said Desert Storm was going to be quick, and that thing lasted 20 years.
Georgia boy, he said about 4 weeks. They got to be done by Easter. By golf season, he said they got to be done.
Man, they have 6. Oh, my goodness. And look, and they don't want, once they start seeing them bags coming home, America finna be mad at this man. But you in it now. You in it. Ain't no you going back. That's what I don't think Trump, see, he's so smart, but they were so smart. To me, I think this is going to define.
So they just had 6 U.S. service members killed in an Iranian strike that hit a makeshift operations center in Kuwait. No warning, no siren.
And he stayed sitting over there. We're winning. See, Trump is one of them people. We're winning. He gonna try to keep, but listen, he the commander in chief. He got to keep the troops straight up. But I know they remember Bush was over there. He had his own troops. Was like, I'm ready to come home.
Well, I'm telling you, Trump said we just gonna be on there about 4 weeks. 4 weeks right by Easter, they're gonna come home on Good Friday. I'm just telling you what he said. This is what he said. I didn't say this shit. He said
That's what they said about the Iraq war. They said Iraq, it's gonna be swift, this and that, before you know, and that has become a failed state too. And that's what I was like with Big Trevor, like we're talking. All of them states has been destabilized.
Lord.
They said U.S. soldiers. What's up, Mac, in the building? Angie Mac, that is.
What's going on, Angie Mac?
Just tripping off this president and this war right now.
Shit.
And I
can hear Angie now. That ain't her war.
And I want all the people that supported this, I want y'all to keep it on up and up. When stuff start, if it do it, I pray it don't. But if it do go bad, I want y'all to hold. I want you to hold to it, and I don't want to hear nothing about we didn't know. No. I done jumped out. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. You're going to make me think he going to go like Nebuchadnezzar. Like we sitting up, we getting biblical right now. I'm being dead serious with you. I can't even say it. It's like we've been this, what it say, the government. I'm laughing to stop from crying.
Well,
it's been written in blood. It's the end of America. That's what we know.
Right. This ain't even my country. Ain't got shit to do with this over here. Angie, I ain't got nothing with you, baby. I ain't got shit to do with this.
Oh, when you go to that gas station, you're going to be like, I ain't you in it.
I got to buy high-ass gas just like the rest of it, but I'm not going to fight no wars, and I don't see no nuclear bombs coming to Flint. We'd already been poisoned and fucked up enough. They might say, just skip them. They already fucked up in Flint.
We already going through something. They've been whooping on us. We still have sundown towns. And leave them alone. You don't think the UN ain't worrying about that? They ain't fixed the water in Flint. The UN ain't worried. But did you notice we can always come up with excuses why we can't fix the water here, but we could go send $40 billion over here? Did y'all notice that the rich at the top, the rich people at the top got us convinced it's all right for us to not to have nothing, like we don't need it because y'all mess money up. But what all about
mismanaged funds?
What about all the mismanaged funds they did? We didn't saw transfer of wealth, but you know, with the people, it just amazes me that we can go both and they be cool with it. I'm talking about, I done seen so many MAGA people is all right with it. They come tell you like, you don't see the people suffering here.
But again, I can't just blame the MAGA people when we done had shit going on when Obama was president.
Yes.
When Clinton was president.
Yes.
Harris vice president. America was still fucked up.
So basically what you saying, she was gonna go down this road anyway. It wouldn't be in.
I'm saying they weren't never gonna do shit for America. Look, we didn't have too many chances. We can't just keep blaming. I don't put all the blame on the MAGA people. Like, you're right. America was headed in this direction anyway. He just helped speed up the fucking process. And they just don't have to wear the sheets on their motherfucking heads no more.
Nah, they don't. And that's what I'm saying. People don't get it. Like when they be thinking, when you saying them people, send them home. And that's what I'll be trying to get you to understand, Miss T. I'm not, like I said, I watch Tim Black. I like what he be saying. But don't get us caught up in this where we jumping out in this stuff for them, what I'm saying. I get it. Let them, they want to send them, let them go handle that. Because when you go do that, you looking like the people that when the blacks was trying to go to school.
What do I mean? They was never going to do anything for America. Do we have an African-American hate crime bill?
Oh, you talking about? You talking about?
I'm just saying. Do we, Mickey?
No, I wanted to get clarity.
That's
what do you mean they were never going to do anything for
Do we
America?
have an African-American hate crime bill? Everybody else got one.
I mean, because once again, if you watch the Keith Porter situation, I tell you all you need to know. When you saw Keith Porter, and like I say, because I'll be watching the Black News, so I get it.
Oh, we know that.
So I'll be watching the podcast. So, but that wasn't no big issue. But what happened in Minnesota became a big issue because it was even though they was interfering. And what ICE was doing. They was interfering with ICE was doing. And I'm not saying ICE is right or wrong, but you know how many, what about the young brother when they were saying went this call
I see
18?
what you saying, like you want like the same, like I'm like the same thing that I just said. All life should be equal across the board. No life should weigh more because of their color.
And
I
that's
see
where
the comments where people are saying it wasn't a lot of people that people still across America don't know about Keith Porter.
Right, and that's the point that I'm saying. But and it seemed like, dude, and that's why I be so burning up when I see somebody like what's her name, Anna Navarro.
The Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act. It may not cover everything, but here's one. When did that come in effect?
But people still getting lynched.
I'm just asking, when did it come?
No,
I want to know when did it come in effect.
People still getting lynched.
It didn't stop nothing.
I'm just saying when we looking at it,
we take our shit and flip it on us.
Yeah, and then for them to even say with the George Floyd bill, look at Sandra Bland. That bill never passed. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, yeah, they still, but why do we have to go through this? It said there's been bills proposed. Emmett Till was 20, but did they pass? See, and that's what I'm saying. But when you look at the makeup, and that's what I'm saying. When we looking at, they saying they want them go. Who brought them in? People don't understand. When you had Biden come to the black leadership at that time, what did he say? Y'all need to get with the Latino community. Mm-hmm. And I'm not listening. I don't got nothing to the Latino community. I don't think they care too much for us. Let's be real. But you see how they wanted us to fight their battle. But what about when we was getting chased down? We used to have papers. See, people forget how we was did. So when you seeing this being did to other races, just go back and watch. Go study history. Maybe you'll understand what we going through now. Driving while black.
Amen. Okay, it's time to go.
We out, family. I see y'all in the morning.
Outside. Morning recall tomorrow.
Sergeant Trevor.
No, he won't be here. I had to reach out to somebody. I'll bring somebody on with me tomorrow.
I know you can bring on.
Peace.